and you also have then the ability to, if you want to, flip the camera around. Where is it? You flip the camera around. I don't know why it keeps on going away like that, but you also have an embedded chat within there as well. And so other people, when they're watching the stream, can go in and see the chat and be commenting on it as they're going. Okay? So now that that's going on, let's take a look again at my screen for my YouTube account. So I come in here and I go to the stream category. And okay, so there's that demo coming in, and it says coming in through streaming software, and I could change the visibility or that other stuff on it. And then when I go into it, let's say it's not made for kids, it will then have analytics. It'll show who's watching it or what have you, and I can turn on the volume and make it full screen, whatever. And then other people can go to my channel. So if I go to YouTube, I made it public. So I could go to find Evan Abbey. And oh, look, it's live right there. I can just go ahead and click on it. And so I am watching. It's going to be very thrilling TV there. So I think
it's very meta.
Yeah. It's a little bit of Inception there. So I'm going to go ahead and mute this one so that we don't get volume within volume. But so that's it. And then I could go in and I forget where here's the chat. So I could go in and say something.
It's too bad that Cindy Brady didn't have this when she was the fairy princess in the play and had to choose which parent could come to see her.
Yep. So people go in, they add chats and whatever, and this is, since it's within the YouTube platform, this is something that they already know how to do intuitively. Other people have done live events on YouTube, but to run the event, all you had to do was, you could do it straight from YouTube, or you could go in and do it through a supported app on a mobile device and such. And then when you're done, so now that's been going on, I could come back over here and you can see, we got a person, we got a concurrent viewer and such. And then I could go in and get stats on that, what their watch time and the settings of the stream. I can also send out a link to that, like I could tweet out a link and say, hey, we're live here. Go get us there. You can turn on closed captions and run that as well. And then I think, how do I get to the chat here? We were not doing any chatting during the volleyball event, but you can see over on the side where that chat can come in. So, like if I were actually doing a live stream, my webcam could be operating the video feed while I could still have this dashboard up here showcasing it, and then I could be responding to the chat as it comes in.
Evan, are you still streaming?
I am, which is making me slow here. So I think I will get out of my screen share and close that. But it gives you an idea of what it was. So we had all the family members there on watching Hannah's volleyball. So.
Huddle. So what you're saying is we should stream more often.
No, no, I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying it's it's a, I thought, I didn't know what I was doing, and I had to do it because of the event, and I thought it was going to be more difficult than it was, and it turned out to not be that difficult. It maybe it's just better doing it like through Zoom webinar. The difference here, I think, is that it creates an entity that's tied with the YouTube account, and kind of creates this it's almost like more of a social media presence that's there, and then there's this chat going on. Whereas a webinar is more like it's a specific event, right? And you've got invites to it, and people are, participating in it and things like that. So, but in terms of setting it up, and yeah, like if we got going with this and we said, oh, we want students to do live events for us, they would have the know-how to be able to do it, right? Because they know how to do things like this and create feeds through YouTube and such, and we could get them to somehow, share a feed with our account, and then, possibly have an advantage from that. So, anyway, something I dabbled with over the weekend, thought I'd share, and I will stop my feed now. When you're done stopping the feed, it asks you, do you want to keep it or